Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some Europa Universalis for the White Elephant campaign. So in our last episode, we ran a little bit long because peace apparently does that to my mind. And I've just been having a look around here in between episodes, and I think Pegu is the way to go. We will annex Ligor and Sukhothai and then try and vassalize Pegu. And we're going to just try and go the peaceful annexation route. Lanjiang, they're hostile to us right now too, but honestly, I think we could probably bring them along, so we'll work on that. I think we're going to try and bring these guys in and just annex what I can peacefully, because we're going to have to come to heads with Lana at some point, and I want a fair amount of forts protecting my land before that happens. I think there's not a fort here, it's just level 1 because it's the capital, which means that probably will go away. I'm not certain about that, to be honest with you. There is no fort here, so I have a feeling that will go, but so be it. Alright, let's just see what happens. We are annexing Ligor at the moment. It will end August 1466. Every now and again we just want to kind of keep track of this. So there's 4 years to go, it's been 1 year. So in another year and a half or so, that's when we're going to start annexing Sukhothai, and they're going to go much faster. We're basically giving up our diplomatic power right now, but it's going to be worth it in the long run. Because we don't really need to get to Diplo 3. I mean, it'd be nice. We get some better boats, naval morale, naval maintenance goes up though, of course. Colonial range goes up. What else we get? Trade efficiency, global settler increase. Colonial range going up is kind of nice, because we could actually, I don't know, start colonizing, which is sort of the point of this whole mission, right? So once we annex these guys, our colonial range will be 160. We can start colonizing down here, maybe make friends with Brunei. We come in peace. That kind of thing. Oh, it looks like Yue is finally actually moving in. That's nice. Ming appears to be at peace. They are. Sorry about the rebels. Did they lose more land? Well, tough to say, honestly. Sorry, Yogir, was that even there just a minute ago? I feel like this breaking free of nations is going to affect Asia more than it will Europe. I just have that feeling to it, you know? I sure hope we're going to get to keep Sukhothai's level 3 fort. It may only end up being a level 2, but it'll still be at least a fort. Regency Council in Sukhothai, huh? Doesn't really much matter. Does that mean I could PU? Shouldn't I have done that? It's my dynasty. How does that work exactly? I feel like... yeah, I could claim the throne. Oh, but we can't form PUs because we're a Theravada. Alright, that's interesting. Good to know. Let's support their independence. Hehe. Alrighty. It's just peace. Going around, seeing what we got. I mean, I have 30 power projection. I haven't really done anything. I did humiliate Lanjiang a while ago. This is true. It will keep going down. It'd be nice to get up to 50, but that's unlikely. I'm still gaining prestige, which is sort of comical, really. Stability is fine. Manpower is recovering. I'm pretty sure that's my mission, so that'll trigger in, 15 years or so. It was only 50 months, so that's, what, 4 years and some change? That's what the world looks like right now. Looks like Vijayanagar is at war. Daiviet is getting wrecked again. I find that I'm okay with that. Hold on, that's occupied by Lana. You're still at war? You never peaced out? That's embarrassing. Dongqin is worth 62 war score. What was that, their capital? Oh, so it is. Wow, capitals are huge now. 62 war score, and they have 1 province. Meanwhile, in their other war, they've got 14 war score, and that's because I think one of them's a war goal, even. We'll find out once the autosave is done. really? You're not going to give me the hover for this one? There we go. Yeah, look at that. It's crazy. It's all about the forts now, man. It's all about the forts. All about that fort. About that fort. No, coastland. I don't know, I just needed a two-syllable word real quick. Malacca, buddy, pal, friend. Oh, yeah, they're too big for that. Oh, they're at war. No, they're not at war. Yeah. Well, that's not surprising, really. But do you want to be friends? That's what I want to know. I know I have no diplomat. I don't care about that. No, they do not want to be friends. But only because I have too many diplo reputation or diplo relations. I could get a couple more people in my army. Although I'm trying to raise my manpower. I'm not sure, honestly. I mean, it's just a matter of waiting, really. Oh, storms. So, that's unfortunate. Really, local goods produced where? In merit for... Okay. I'm not that worried, really. It's a 10 development province. Well, it cost me 60 to improve in my main base. Get better manpower, although I'm not sure I want to do that when that's my mission at the moment. Get more taxes, local spy defense, just admin points for that. I don't know. I mean, what's the difference between teching and developing? I'm not sure. It's real tight. Oh, I have 10% advisor costs. I didn't even realize that. That's nice. Alrighty. Still 4 years to go. Are you still hostile? Why are you still hostile? There's no reason to be hostile. We're nice people. Nice, happy, friendly people. Look, I love you. Why don't you love me? They're still trying to improve relations with me. I mean... Oh no, I'm improving relations with them, I see. They're allied with Ava. In an royal marriage with them as well. That's interesting. Well, seems unlikely that they would become my vassal then. But we'll still try. How much have I improved for them at this point? 50? Alright, we'll have it there. Discovery spread. Well, that's nice. I know more about the world. Can't get more of the islands down here. A little more knowledge over there. Baluchistan exists to me. A lot of islands over here. So that's something. What do we got? What do we got? Another peace deal. It's Champa. Alright, let's see. With Lana, you lose 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces to Lana. And ducats, which who cares? 1 to Champa. Wow, that changed things. Holy smokes, Lana. I almost want to form a coalition. How long does our truce last? 4 more years? That's tempting. They're getting a little too big, a little too fast. Just a smidge, really. I wonder who would join the coalition with me. What's their heat map look like? That's forts now. That's right. I changed that. Well, Lanzhang would not probably join. Oh, that was Khmer's at -5. Lanzhang would probably join. Sinhui would probably join. Come on. 54. I'm 50. My vassal is 44. Pegu is 25. They're close. Sinhui. There'd be at least 3 of us in this. 19. Yeah, there would be at least 3. How about mine? What's mine look like? Empty. We believe in peace. We are pacifists. Khmer and La Na are really the only 2 forces in this region that don't really like me at all. It's tempting to form a coalition against La Na. I don't know. Alright, let's bring the diplomat from Pegu back. That's good enough for now. We need to start thinking about timing this. So August 66 is the magic number. Ooh. Wow, I had it right on. That was dangerous. Missing that could have been real bad. Alright, and they just have enough. Wow. Yep, so now we're going to dip 6 a month in Diplo power. And we're going to need how much on top? 6 goes into that 3 times, and then leaving 44, which would be another 7 times. So 37 months, give or take. Well, we know it's until 1466. But that's alright. We'll do 200 down. By that point, we'll be probably about 200 up for all of these. So we'll be all right around even, about 500. So that's acceptable. And then it'll get me below the relationships. I could probably bring in Malacca. I'm not sure I want to, but I can. They like us well enough. They are Sunni. Central Chai. That's good. At least the culture will be right. Oh, Malayan is no good. So 2 Malayans, 1 Central Thai. That culture will be just fine. No problem there. We do want more Khmer land if we can get it. Favoritism. It's with great pleasure that me have watched some of his childhood friends climb the state hierarchy. But now this has made us the target of accusations and favoritism. The local governor of that province has been singled out by his accusations. And the situation would undoubtedly be diffused by replacing him no matter how competent he's been. His services are required, so we'd lose karma and gain unrest. Or gain karma and positive autonomy change for 10 years. So 0.5 autonomy in Nakhon Thongyai, which is where? Here. What's the autonomy here? 0. I will gain the karma. Karma must be pretty good right about now. Yep, 5%. That's acceptable. We're just recovering manpower at this point, just waiting, playing the waiting game. Annexation always takes some time. 3 more years at this point, and our annexations will be finished. And hopefully peace will last that long. We don't really have a lot of allies at this... Whoa. Thank you for that. We don't have a lot of allies at this point. Mostly because I haven't been trying to re-up the alliances. I still have a royal marriage with Sinhui and Dai Viet, but I'm not really that interested in upping that alliance at this point, especially Dai Viet. They are weak power. Our royal marriage with Ming has ended, which is perfect. We could ditch Ming now if I really wanted to, which is tempting. Well, now we have to think about it. So do I still want Ming on our side? They are getting beat. Let's look them up on the ledger. Their force limit is 25. They have 10,000. They barely have any. They have 5 mercs, so half their army are mercenaries. Rebel problems, all these tiny little places. I mean, they were the big guys on the walk, but now I don't know. It's unlikely we'll ever be in a war with them again. I can't dissolve my alliance now. You know, let's say no for now. No on that. They're not going to like it. They may not care, but I think when time ticks by, it'll go down. But I don't think it's worth getting in bed right now with any new powers. The royal marriages are a danger, I think. No, they don't apparently care about the royal marriage, so there you go. Who knew? Probably the game designers. See, just playing in peace, I'm not really frustrated by the lack of, or the fort mechanics, because I don't deal with the fort mechanics. But, you know, I mean, I don't know. Just waiting, really. Dead air, we call that dead air. What do we say? What do we say? Well, I mean, we're just waiting, right? I mean, we're just waiting. Here's what I don't like about the forts. Okay, because I've been thinking about this for a long time. What I don't like about the forts is that the it used to be, and I think this is fairly historic. You would chase down the army and destroy the army, and then you'd worry about sieging the castles. Because, I'm sorry, I don't think there's any strategic reason for you to say, oh, look, here's a fort, let's siege it, when their army is still sitting somewhere within striking distance, but you can't pass the fort. I don't get that. I like the fact that not everywhere is as built, I guess. Not everywhere has that fort that you have to worry about the garrison. I like the 1 month siege ticks, and I like the fact that if you leave without assaulting the fort, you lose control of the province. I love the looting. All of that stuff I like. I don't like the fact that you have to do certain provinces before you can go for the fort, and I don't like the fact that armies can hide behind the forts, because that's not realistic. Because you're telling me that I can't go 2 kilometers out of my way to go around the fort and attack the army? Of course I can. I like the fact that they have strategic interest. I like the fact that they are worth more war score. But I really do not like the fact that they block army motion. I disagree with that. So the king has proposed various reforms in order to streamline the government of the state. While many of these proposals make great sense, they'll also be expensive and may cause unrest. What do we do? If we go with the form, we get a crap ton of military admin. We gain just a load of power and lose inflation or gain stability. Well, come on. I mean, if this causes unrest for future events, it's 1,200 power. I mean, 1,200 monarch points, and I lose inflation. I don't think I have any. Oh, I do have some. I mean, come on. Let's see. Click a button that gives me that I could spend 175 admin points, or 100 admin points actually where I am right now. Or gain 1,200 and then spend, yeah, come on. It's not even a choice. Like, I'll deal with everything that comes next. Heck yeah, admin. And I'll go totally, I will spend the money for this even during annexation because I'll still have enough left over. That's worth it. And if I wanted to, I could go ahead and gain stability by spending 150 points. That to me seems like a win-win situation. But there's really no reason to spend up to 2 stability. I don't think. I mean, yeah, we'd gain a little bit more of all that stuff, but it's not truly necessary. Manpower's recovering. That'll be nice. We'll deal with any unrest that might come about in certain areas. Just waiting to annex at this point. Annex, annex, annex. I didn't take good notes. I'll have to remember to write down notes of what happened in this episode and the last episode. My problem is then when I upload these to YouTube, it's like days later and I forget what happened in each video. But in terms of what happened in this video, that's it. We're done for today. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated to everything that's going on here. And until next time, cheers.